Hi guys. Buying a home involves making a lot of choices. At first, you might focus on the basics like how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms you need, but there are more complex decisions to make as well. For example, you need to think about what kind of kitchen suits your lifestyle. One of the biggest questions many home buyers face is whether to go for an existing home or a newly built one. Well, each option has its advantages, especially if the price difference isn't a major factor in your budget. If you have a clear vision for your dream home and don't mind waiting, new construction could be the right path for you to take. But if you need to move quickly or you're interested in a neighborhood where most homes are already built, then an existing home might be a better fit. So you will want to come back and let's talk about the two options. So what's the difference between existing homes and new homes? It might seem straightforward to tell a new home from an existing one, but there's some gray area that needs explaining. An existing home has already been lived in, even if only for a short time. It's complete, it had an owner before, and it has a certificate of occupancy to prove it's safe and ready for living. Now, a new construction home, on the other hand, has never been lived in. It might still be under construction or even just a blueprint. Now, some new homes are built on a spec, meaning that the builder starts constructing without a buyer in mind because they know someone will eventually buy it. Others are custom, designed and built specifically for an individual buyer. So you might be asking, how do I choose between an existing home and a new home or a new construction home? Deciding between an existing home and a new home can be tricky. Both have their benefits and drawbacks. Let's look at a few key considerations to make as you're making this decision. New homes usually cost more than existing ones. In March of 2024, the average price for an existing home in the Charlotte area was $531,839, while new homes averaged at $621,108, which is like a 14% difference. Now, financial considerations, buying an existing home can be more straightforward. You know the final cost, and with some loans, you can even ask the seller to cover closing costs. Now, new construction, however, can come with unexpected costs like higher closing costs or large deposits for custom builds. Builders sometimes don't offer an incentive to cover closing costs, or they do offer it and you must use one of their preferred lenders, as I tell you guys all the time, to take advantage of that offer. Now, with a custom built home, they can require significant deposits, sometimes including the cost of the land itself. So, depending on your timeline, when you're in a hurry, an existing home is typically the quicker option. Once the paperwork is done and the previous owners move out and you have keys in hand, you're good to go. New construction, however, can take much longer, and you might have to wait for walls to go up and other construction delays. Waiting for a new home to be built can be the most stressful part of buying a new home. I know here in Charlotte, the build times can vary from builder to builder, depending upon what type of home you are building. If you are building on a slab, which is the concrete foundation, it takes on an average about 6 to 7 months from start to finish. But if you are building on a basement lot, it can take between 6 and 9 months from start to finish. So that will be a consideration as well when you are thinking about when you really want to be moving into your home and your time frame. So now, which home is right for you? There's no one size fits all answer to whether you should buy new construction or existing. It depends on your budget, timeline, and personal preferences. Existing homes might be in well-established neighborhoods with good schools, while new construction homes often require less maintenance, but might come with extra costs like large down payments, lot premiums, and costly HOA fees, sometimes two different HOA fees. Down payments vary between builders. I have seen some down payments as high as $60,000. Ultimately, the best home for you is one that feels right, whether it's new construction or existing. Choose a house that speaks to you because it's going to be more than just a place to live. It's where you'll create memories with your family. Trust me, your house is going to be your home, no matter how old or new it is. The best takeaway is that you love it. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you love the home and it meets your budget. So that's my take on how to decide if you want to buy an existing home or a new construction home. So guys, if you're considering a home purchase in Charlotte or the surrounding counties, I'm here to provide you with all the information you need. Feel free to reach out to me using the contact details below. You may give me a call at 980-288-4731 or schedule a meeting through my calendar link conveniently located below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.